Yeah. Yeah, hi. It's going to rain today. Oh, that's lucky. Yep. I'll sit down here if I can. Yeah. We're in the shed this morning. It's only early. It's about 8 o'clock. I've been out whippersnippering with the old weed whacker. We call them a whippersnipper in the United States. They're called weed whackers. Anyway, I've been out there doing the thing with the business, and had enough. We're not walking today, although maybe we might go for a walk a little later on. But it does look ominous today. There's fires too up on the Dargo High Plains, which is up that way about 60 to 80 miles from here, and keeping an eye on that. That probably won't have anything to do with us, but they're lightning strikes, which is what's caused them. So we've got to be careful this time of year. I remember coming back from Harrietville, which is up that way, towards Wangaratta, and a storm went through, and I passed through this storm in the truck and didn't think much about it after I got through it, except it was a pretty heavy storm. And within a half an hour, there were emergency services coming towards me and going up to the mountains, and it was a huge fire. There were lightning strikes all over. It was desperation time for a while. So you've got to watch those lightning strikes. Anyway, the shed here, I've got to get rid of this bench. Have a look at this bench. The white ants got in here, and look what they did. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that disgraceful? Right through. The bench is absolutely destroyed, and a fair bit of the timber that's in this shed has been ruined as well. And so we're going to have to get a fair bit of it replaced. We've had the termite guy in, and he's killed everything. He's got the termites. They put baits down these days instead of spraying all over the place, which is not particularly healthy. They put baits down, and it took him three separate baits, and they finally killed the termite nest, because they eat the bait and take it back to the nest, and everybody else has a feed, and they die. And so we've killed the nest, which I think was next door in the paddock, next door in the big tree. I'll show you the tree. Come on, we'll go and have a look at the tree. The tree is this one. That one there. Right there. I'll show you. I'll go to it. Or as close as I can, really. I could walk right up to it if I want to, but there it is there. They're in that one. We're pretty sure. But anyway, not to worry. No, because we've killed them. No more white ants. Which is terrifying when you think, because they love kiln-dried hardwood. And for the most part, your house, if it's made out of wood, interior is pine. And they love that stuff. It burns really well too, by the way. You can get offcuts from the, we used to do that. We got offcuts of kiln-dried pine, and it was $20 a trailer load, which is pretty good. Yeah, it got too expensive to get it, because they started charging more money because they realised they could actually make money. So we go out and get our own up the hills. Anyway, that bench has got to go. I don't know what I'm going to replace it with. I'll find something. But anyway, I suppose I better start making this into my little man cave and doing things. But that looks like it's going to collapse any sec. Never mind. But yeah, so this, we've been out whippersnippering and not doing a heck of a lot this morning. Well, it is Sunday morning after all. The Mo ride today, the Movember. It's Movember and the Mo ride is on. So the long-suffering Mrs. Mac is out officiating in her capacity as a member of the emergency services. They provide first aid, medical and transport. They're great. All the emergency services are terrific. In Chiltern especially, we got CFA CERT, which is the first responders for the ambulance. They'll be here 10-15 minutes before an ambulance. Although last time I need an ambulance, they both arrived together, which was interesting. But normally they'd be here well before an ambulance. And then there's the state emergency service and the Red Cross and everything else. And it's real community. So if disaster strikes, you're better off living in a small town like this than in a large city. Anyway, I've babbled on for enough. Have a happy Sunday. Hope your weekend's going really well.